Hey, welcome back to Evil Plays Silent Hill F. This is going to be part 7 of my ongoing playthrough. Um, although I've already beat the game, now this is New Game Plus. This is the first run through because there's several different New Game Pluses. I'm playing on PlayStation 5 Pro, streaming to the PlayStation Network, to YouTube if you're curious what I'm playing on, how I'm streaming. My brother does end up working tonight, so I can continue playing. I was looking at something because I found out how to find the documents. Right here, this says that Shu started giving Hanako some over-the-counter medicine at first, and then some traditional Chinese medicine, and this was mixed with a kudzu root. But he was assuming that she was like talking about grievances of her father, is maybe why she started taking the medicine. So I want to say there are some clues about the medicine, and I know one thing, we'll try our best not to take any of those red pills. So pure they make even flowers splash.
お稲荷様だ。あちこちに祀られている。
I thought someone was gonna be in. Research journal photo on a phone attached to a research journal. Appear to be a clue collected by research investigating the folklore of Ibisugaka. Regarding the legend of the sacred sword. However, it is said that the sword's animosity continues to grow even as it remained buried under the earth, so the people erected a sacred barrier around it using Izo statues as anchors. If one wished to find the sword, they should start by looking for these Izo statues first. It appears that the barrier works by creating a spiritual harmony that inhibits the sword's animosity. Harmony, yin and yang, the five elements of Wujing. During this period, it was thought that everything was composed of five elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, water. Therefore, five was a number associated with harmony. In other words, there should be five Izo statues. Are five such statues located in the town? I expect tracking them down will prove a tremendous task.
町にあるお地蔵様。
That's all new. Come to think of it, the local elders were talking about a folklorist from Tokyo who came to Ibisugaka to research the legend of the sacred sword. It is said that Ibasukaku was a hidden village that once served as refuge for defeated soldiers of the Tira clan. Unfortunately, evidence to support this tale has yet to be found. Still, Ibasugaku shares many cultural similarities with those of other hidden villages, and it is my belief that this tale is true. According to the other legends, the soldier who fled here vowed to extract revenge upon the Minamoto clan and restore the Tierra clan to its former glory. Upon swearing this oath, they buried the sword of their deceased leader at the base of the giant tree that serves to protect the land. It'd be a historical breakthrough to find the sword. Okay, now we're ready.
探してみるか。
Need a key. It's a lot of I needs of keys. Like 3 in that room alone. Another one. That's 4. This is from Sakaku Busuku for me. I don't know what that's about. Isn't fond of seeing these around. Did her dad not like her being a girl? Hmm. Nothing so far, nothing so far. The key is stored on a doll's back. It seems to open the door to the next room. I want to say there is, like I did find going through some of the documents, there is, like in the documents, like they talk about Shu giving Hiniko at first, like over the counter medicine, but then he eventually, like, upped it to some Chinese herbal stuff that had some, that's, what is that, 5? I found one key. Packing tips? A book by a well-known expert on how to carry large items of supplies, increasing. That's pretty cool. Cool way to do that. We did find something on this, like, sacred sword thing. Like that's what this whole house has been. Found a picture. Said now we gotta find these Izu statues around town. A boy's diary. I'm gonna be a treasure hunter. I'll make sure of it, and then I'm gonna become a millionaire by finding treasure all around the world. Not just hunting treasure, a real treasure hunter. Sometimes taken down by big scary beasts and bad guys. And don't forget that they have to learn how to escape dangerous traps too. I was play fighting with the girl who lives next door when Mom got mad at me. She said, "What if you leave a scar on her face? Then nobody will marry her." What's that all about? I think the girl would be a really good treasure hunter, though. She always finds the hidden treasure when we play treasure hide and seek. I want to become a treasure hunter with her someday. Treasure hunting game case, man. I mean, these are kind of hidden. Oh, you found this place too, and you're getting hotter. Gotta use the nugget ears. Damn, I thought it was gonna give me another cake. Okay, so they played like a hide and seek game, but with treasure. Don't really look at stuff at like a high level a lot of the time. I don't have a weapon yet, so y'all can't come out and get me yet. Damn, I was hoping there'd be more keys. It sure as hell sounds like somebody's upstairs. Oh, hi, you got stabbed by my doo-doo spear and died. Anyone looking around here for treasures no more than a photo of my tracks? So we just get to open all of them? Is that what it is? I just needed to find the one key? Aha. Fade to bright dawn, old dawn, the shape of a bright living glad. It seems to have been forgotten for a long time. This is the treasure? Oh, we got a couple more we can open. Because I didn't realize that that one key opened all of them. I was still looking for other keys. Kaboom! You got bonus points with my doo-doo bomb and died. Anyone having knows would be a trap, right? You're real good at this. Not anybody could find this one. Too bad this isn't a jungle place trying. You're so close. Are we? If the real treasure was downstairs? I'm trying to think. I opened that one. I don't know why we need this. Hey, Buffhouse. I think that might be all. it said the 10th. So is that like 4 days before February 14th? I don't even know if that lines up because it looks like it goes autumn, not really winter. I'm pretty sure here it snows. Where we're going. Although the most famous translated Western medical book remains the New Text on Anatomy, there was a pencil work by the name of Exotic Herbology published in the fifth year of the Ani era, 1776 AD. Strange as the text was, it has largely been forgotten by history. A foreign missionary brought this text to Japan along with a curious medicine that would supposedly allow one to speak with divine spirits. The drug came to be known as kakukira, makakira by locals, and we have heard of this myth. However, in order to have contact with the gods, one must first liberate one's soul. However, upon doing so, the individual will fall into a temporary state of unconsciousness, potentially leaving them vulnerable to malevolent spirits. So is that the drug in question? Funny thing is, I think I do know the book they're talking about. And if they are talking about that book, it's one of like the biggest unexplained like mysteries in the human. Because I think today it's still not translated. I mean, most of the fauna in the book is either made up or they haven't been able to locate it or
人気がないな。千鶴屋なら誰か来てるかな。
it is said that the kanji for Ibasu in Ibasukaku holds the meaning of a person who has migrated from far away. The most fanciful theory for the origin of this town is that it was once a hidden village for a Terra clan, soldiers who lost the Genpei War. In the town's old customs, there are a few rules that seem like part of a secret village code, including things like not owning dogs or washing things in the river. But whether or not it's the truth remains a mystery. Hold on one second. I forget my phone goes on sleep mode at a certain time. And I use my phone to keep up with the chat. Oh, and I think this is the mailbox that I got. I don't think I have it anymore. No, I don't. The first playthrough, I found like Sakaku's mailbox key, and I couldn't figure out, and I think that's where it goes to, is one of these. Oh. I found a damaged Yizo statue in the mountains. The character for Earth can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. I wonder what will happen if I offer something that relates to the character. While we're on the topic of offerings, I remember that I offered my old doll once. My ears are wet with the soothing chime of bells. Upon offering the item, this should do. Okay. That's definitely new. I don't remember seeing those. Let me in. You're on that little dead girl. You killed a whole bunch of people. I'm okay now. I'm not gonna take any of those pills. I'll drink some beer then. It's not even a donut.
すいません。運転手さんいませんか？
Nope.
他の道を探そう。
Guess that's supposed to be some like weird symbolism, like that thing crawled out from under him. Or maybe it's like, yeah, because the whole game considers her to be this baby bird. And the first dead thing we see is the bird.
この先に抜け道があったはず。
本当に羨ましいわ。まさかあの子がね。それに妬ましいわね。どうしてあの子なのよ。ねえ。噂をすればなんとやらだよ。
Even that conversation was different.
「裏切り者」サクコ。どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。車が道を塞いでてさ。千
I
鶴
still
や
don't get the traitor stuff.
今は誰かと喋りたくて。
Or maybe we do. Maybe we
私
do.
は後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。
Because she said she'd always be friends with her, and then she became friends with... I just noticed we're wearing the fox brooch. We definitely weren't wearing that the first time, dude. killed him. Setsuna Mayumi.
破られてる。
I was looking for one of those mailboxes because one of these houses has to be her house. Maybe, oh. It didn't make any sense. We saw her in the window, like, from one of those houses. Because we came through the hole on the other side.
シュウだ。
This is the candy store. Maybe that is her. I don't know.
よ、相棒。
シュウ。
And he's got a box of those pills. That's what that is.
あのさ。
うん。なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
お前らしいや。受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。
I thought the first time those were cigarettes.
お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュウ。
シュウ君、お待たせ。ひなこもいたんだ。
リンコ。
何の話をしてたの？
いや、大した話は。
Okay,
誰
she
か
goes
とお
along.
しゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れたよ。
それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。リンコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。咲子だってひな子から何か借りてるんじゃないの？私なんかあったかな。ねえひな子、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。咲子利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？言ってないよ。証文あんなら出してみろ。いいこと聞いた。これからは咲子に貸すとき消しゴムであっても証文書かせるから。そんな意地悪言わないでよ。
See, I'm trying to figure out all this. Is this like, are we living a day in the past?
ひな子？
あ、ごめん。何？
裏切りも。
The bedazzlement has begun. Nope. Oh, snippy snap. Not today, bug monster. Not today.
痛い。これシュウにもらっててよかった。
Alright. These painkillers should work best for you.
相棒の言う通りだな。
Get that out of here. Partner was giving me. What kind of partner? Take some bandages. And the legend of the steel pipe begins right now.
どこ？急いで咲子のとこに戻らないと。
That's new. What do you want? Okay. No, thank you. Not that tension.
シュウ、リンコ。
Don't be calling out either one of the names. All your friends are bad. Kinda good, but ultimately bad, you know. Avoid the monsters. We haven't seen the monsters. It is. And the first time we meet those in the first playthrough, there's a big cinematic scene. Because you get to see that like mannequin doll up close. It's weirdish. It's weird. This way looks like the way forward. That way looks like. I don't remember this area. I don't think so. Maybe I do.
顎川鉄橋は崩落しています。繰り返します。顎川鉄橋は国籍不明円盤の攻撃により崩落しています。恵比寿ヶ丘地区から東へは脱出できません。繰り返します。
Yeah, I don't think I did find that before. Because either that or it's different in this playthrough. Because the first time we hear about the bridge being down as her friend Shu mentions it. He says we're walking through the rice fields and he's like, look, you can see it. Right, let's go this way. I don't recognize any of those. Local doctors note there are cases where patients see an improvement in the symptoms not by taking medicine, but rather by simply talking to a doctor. The cause of the phenomenon lies undeniably in the trust fostered between practitioner and patient. Conclusively, the pharmacists who have been trusted since ancient times perhaps could be said to contain a similar power to that of the local gods here. Even among the younger generation of this town, there are many who believe praying to Onari's son will soothe pain and speed up the healing process. One's fortitude of faith is thought to have direct relation to potency. There are even some town elders who claim to have been broken bones miraculously mended after praying to Onari's son. Very interesting. Aww. Oh. Pay for this shit. The only house she does this in the whole game. Look how the town is just littered with these red capsules. Hey. I'm saying she might go down. He said, okay. It's kind of weird. It's like it gave us 2 exits. So I want to say this is the exit we normally take.
でもお供え物だったよね。
Or maybe not. Maybe this one was like a trap. It's the game's first FU for being too curious. I'm gonna have to avoid someone, so I'm running out of weapons. I got like half.
ここはまずい。シュウたち無事だといいけど。
Do we? I don't know if we do. It's another thing that I think I want to start paying attention to is there are those fox shrines that give you stuff. And I don't think they give you the red capsules there. They do everywhere else.
これってお供え物？
It is. It's a good offering.
「変な箱」あ、開いた。
According to the Neon, Saki, one of Japan's most ancient history books, Yamada no Oryochi, a colossal eight-headed dragon, demanded the sacrifice of beautiful young girls for it to devour. Upon hearing this, the wild deity Susanoo no Mikoto brought 8 barrels of sake to the dragon and lured it into drinking them. Once Yamata no Orichi had been intoxicated, he slew the dragon by chopping off all 8 heads. And according to Ibisaga's oldest historical records, after being decapitated, one of Yamata no Orichi's heads flew far west and fell between the mountains of Higi no Kuni. The head eventually came back to life as a poisonous water dragon that plagued the land for many years to come. Higi no Kuni is known as Ibisagaga. There are records of toxic gas leaks from the underground water streams in the past. It is highly possible this is where the legend of poisonous water dragons stem from. However, while the local records state that the Yamata no Orochi's head flew here, there is no mention of this in the Nihon Shoki. It's not hard to summarize that some shameless individuals put a religious spin on the noxious leaks to turn a profit and falsified connections using famous literature to solidify their claim. And we got an enema. We got an enema. Got an enema. We still don't have enough. And another thing does add up there with the, because we can't give the red pills as offerings either. Ooh, kitchen knife. What the? That was definitely not there the first time through. Give you one of the best weapons right off the bat. Yeah, never even saw these little like that one over there or that one.
今のは
リンコ
Come here, I got something for you. Are you already dead? No. Look there. I only blurred it like a centimeter. Alright. My kitchen knife would like to meet you. Ooh. Oh. I get to meet her kitchen knife, huh? Alright. Mine was a little better. It scared me. The first time, dude, there was no jump out scares. No red pills. I'll discard them. Yeah, but I think that's a clue, is you don't find any red pills here either. And then I started to think you can't give the I know. You can't give the pills up as blessings either. I mean, you pretty much can everything else. Except for the bandages. That kind of makes sense though. Like, why would a shrine need bandages? But you can give the shrine everything, all the other different kinds of medicine. Maybe I just didn't come over here. That's why I never ran into Pop Out Jump Scare Girl.
シュウどこにいる
That didn't even sound like shit. But that was another thing, like during the regular playthrough, like I had noticed for a long time I wasn't even taking the red pills because they give you so many other like healing supplements that are kind of better than the red pills. It wasn't till not the end, but a little bit before the end. I was like, oh, I have a lot of these. Like I started using these. I had started using the red pills But there was a good chunk of the game I wasn't even using them. So like when I'm seeing the other ending, like to get to the other endings, you just gotta not take the red pills. And after reading that, I was like, yeah, it kind of makes sense. And the game makes it easy, where you don't have to. Not that the game is easy, but it makes it easier to go around the red pills. Like they give you this kind of stuff, which I was already using. I mean, honestly, I like the bandages, and I like the what are they called? Rares. Those things at the top, like the rice crackers. Because I think the red pills, if I'm not mistaken, they don't heal they don't give back your sanity. They just give you health. And I think every other healing item gives you like sanity and health back. So I think that was like one of the clear. These things are everywhere though. Red capsules. And when the first scene when you meet Shu, he gives you that box with the pills. Because it does tell you some stuff that you get like right here. You won't take. I mean, the toolkit makes sense. You need it to fix your weapons. The bandages. I mean, they're just bandages. Good drink. He did not have a pipe.
Sakuko.
I don't get that whole scene with them and how Sakaku dies. I don't get why Sakaku dies first. And like why the other two friends just stay alive for the majority of the game. Like, is this how she died in real life, or did she die a different way? Are we just stuck in this loop where we're reliving the day that she got hooked on these pills? Or this is the day that she, like, made the decision to get married? Because there is that bit about, she wanted to talk to everybody about something.
咲子の夢だったよね。堅苦しい神社じゃなくて駄菓子屋の娘に生まれたかったって。ここなら
You wanted to own a
いつで
candy
も
store,
好きな
but
だけ
that didn't happen. But you get to die in
お
one.
菓子が食べられるよ。おやすみ。
At least her death is pretty and quick. Not like... Actually, we don't even know what happens to Shu and Rinko. In the other world, they died, but, I mean... Are they dead here?
帰りな。今日はもう閉店だよ。 私やっぱり咲くことの約束守りたいよ。
I'm gonna see if there's a way to deny it in this town. I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think there is. Not past this point. You know, it's on hard mode. I think it's made this one kind of easy. Examine. Damn. Freaking rad. think the story puzzle was actually harder because you had to examine the nods. Girl.
頭が開かない。助けて、誰か開けて。この扉開かないの。開けて。
おはよう。悪い夢にうなされていたかな。
悪い目。
怪我はないか。怪我をするようなことは私がする。君は体を大事にしなさい。
ありがとう。
それでは行こうか、ひな子。
どこ？
どうした？こっちだ。
誰なの？
See, I don't even think the game gives us a way to not. Like, it keeps putting that up there, not to trust him, not to. I mean, technically, I'm still guessing at who he is. I'm guessing it's the rich noble. It's like a representation of her husband, the rich nobleman or whatever. Or I should say fiance. We don't know if the marriage went through. And I'm assuming this is all like
ゆっくりで構わない。
representation of her, like preparations of her wedding day.
ああ、
あの人についていこう。あの人についていこう。
I wonder if we can solve this now. What's with my sanity? One of them has one of those, like, quarry things behind it. Now I can go with you. Farewell, my beloved. I leave you here. Eternity of my heart.
あの人についていこう。
Damn it.
来なさい。こっちだ。
Godzilla. Damn Gojira. A beautiful dagger used for ceremonial purposes. We're gonna use it for stabby purposes.
Yeah, 向こう側から鍵がかかってるみたい。
Yeah, I remember. Dun, 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 dun. Spooky.
ここは何の神社？
君のために鍵を用意した。案内しよう。こっちだ、ミナコ。
Yeah, I'm counting. Kind of. Looking for sticks. Hey, a stick. Another stick. Gonna be a stick millionaire.
着いたよ。
Why did it get spooky all of a sudden?
あの人についていこう。
Damn it. It's no fun. Yo, come. Everyone's favorite treat.
じゃあお前が。
Where did that come from?
れに似た絵を見かけたような。
Did they not let me use my journal? I don't remember all them damn symbols and shit. Isn't there like a note or something? Because wasn't it like circle, turtle, and crane? As I pass into the world of the dead, I pray only that I do not pass to the gates of hell. Please hear my prayer. No. What's this
なん
doing
でここ
here?
に？
It's gonna tell me not to like the fox guy. I'm gonna go over and get this note first. What a beautiful place this is. Sparkling lakes, fragrant flowers, the melodic chirps of birds singing. This must be paradise. Is it? It will not let me go. I have to. Lightning cast out from the heavens, split asunder the decaying tree. From the earth grows kudzu, the prophet of eternal prosperity. I think that's what the drug was called, was kudzu. I have to remember what kudzu. And that's not what she said the first time. The first time it said something like, beware the great fox. Maybe he has the clue. Maybe he doesn't. Lightning cast down from the heavens, split asunder the decaying tree. From earth grows kudzu the prophet. So I'm assuming that's the symbols I need. So lightning cast down. I feel like I have seen one like that. Yep.
多分これだ。他の絵も探さないと。
Oh, I forgot. They each got one. How do I get to the other one? I love the sound. It sounds so cool. I don't even have the volume turned all the way down. It still sounds so cool. Need some more of them dried carcasses. Actually, no, I need some more ancient cones. Mom, Dad, I don't think I'll make it home. I just wish I could see you one last time. My Mayumi. Mayumi. Alright, we're looking for some, like, heavenly stuff. It's probably one of them. Heaven split asunder the decaying tree. Is there for a tree?
あと一つ。
From the earth grows kudzu, the prophet of eternal prosperity. Which one is different? Oh, maybe.
間違えたか。
Is there one right now?
よし、じゃあお前を試そう。
I was looking for like a dude. Yes, please. second, real quick. I'm gonna grab a soda. Alright, I'm back. Gonna keep on, keep
あ
on.
の人はいない。
It's kind of another thing. If that's supposed to be her husband, how come she don't recognize him?
受け取ってもらえて嬉しいよ。淡雪の紅玉より削り出して作った君のための鍵だ。
私のために。
その鍵を稲荷像に。
Slice and dice, slice and dice. Not the thing.
先ほどの扉は客人を招くためのものだ。だがこちらの扉は聖域へ入ることを許された者にしか開かれない。
私は入っていいの？
もちろんだとも。君を招くために今日がある。まだ少し歩かねばならないが、しばし休もうか。
大丈夫です。
疲れたらすぐに言いなさい。では行こうか。
Gets that break she needed. It was the doll.
ひなこ、しっかりしろ。返事をしろ。よかった。お前は簡単に死ぬようなやつじゃないよな。
シュウはまだ生きてる。
咲子、無事だよな。
In the candy store.
一体どうなってんだ。街から誰もいなくなってる。これは悪い夢なのか。
どこに行っても化け物しかいない。悪夢以外の何者でもないな。
だとしても幸運だったよ。この世界に残ったのが2人だとして、そのもう1人がお前で嬉しいよ、相棒。
リンコは
俺はあいつに話があるって言われただけで別にその。
リンコは無事なのか。一緒に逃げたんじゃないのか。
悪い、俺も混乱してたみたいだ。あの時はみんなバラバラに逃げた。
I want to say that's a clue too, is the buttons on his
こんな状況でリンコはど
jacket
こ
or
へ。
whatever.
自分の家。
They look like turtle stars.
行ってみようぜ、相棒。
And he's gone.
どうした？早く来ないと置いてくぜ。
Oh, he does. There is no keeping up with him.
よ
He
し
just leaves.
しっかりしないと。とにかくリンコを見つけなきゃ。咲子、ごめん、もう行かなきゃ。
So 22 hours is... What's that? Playtime. I don't get that. Or maybe that's the time I say, but it was really only 12 hours. Now we're 15 hours in. Sounds about right. I don't think I did this before because I was so intent on catching up with him, not knowing that you can catch up with him. I found that so strange that, and it's not just here. I mean, because this continually happens to the game, but I want to say it took me a while to understand that they just keep leaving you. I think we're back at the beginning. So we do need to go. Use a little more. I know there's stuff all around here. Give me the stuff. That's a rock. Give me the nuts. What gets me is how does he make it past all this shit? Come here. What you gonna do when it comes stepping for you? Yeah, it both looks like something. Like a note and an item. And it's neither.
あの化け物もういないよね。
Girl, we're not scared of no monsters. Maybe monsters without weapons. Maybe once we get to like that damn area with the scarecrow. Nothing. Hell yeah. Keep that kitchen knife going. Yeah, where we're supposed to be going. No. This girl stays away from the drugs. Damn, I can literally move that and won't let me. I've never seen that before. No drugs. Chick's on you. Yeah, if they would have given me a kitchen knife the first run through, I might not have had so many bones. This is the way it wants me. Hey, look at that. I have faith again. Faith. I will find some more
また道が
dried carcasses. No, no drugs. Also gotta remember to look out for the little Buddha statues too. That's not what they are, but that's what I'm gonna call them for now. Because the one we found, that's what we're going. Damn, we're going to that scarecrow thing pretty soon. It is. You don't have to worry about this shit. See, I wonder if that's like real people that we're murdering. Real men drink Atari beer. Like, did I just see some girl walking down the street, run over there and kill her? I see somebody else. I think I ever saw this either. Not a lot, but yeah. It's pretty quiet when you slice and dice everything. First time I was running around, like, things were chasing me everywhere. Do we want to steal?
ちょうどいい
That's what they're called. Okay, so this way. Checked over here. Research journal photo 2. The photo attached to a research journal appears to be a clip collected by a researcher investigating the folklore of Ibisugaku regarding the legend of the sacred sword. In the Muromachi period, the great famine of Oi had young individuals desperate for quick money, so they searched for the legendary sword. One story even claims the sword was discovered. However, the youth who found it became consumed by the Terra clans. Resentment and massacred the others one after another. After that, the sword became known as the sacred sword and is thought to contain the lingering animosity of the defeated Terra soldiers. Was the sword hidden after that? There is not enough information. I must search for the Izo statues myself. I was able to get in contact with a resident who knows the location of the old Izu statue. This may be the first clue that will lead me to this one. Cool. Looks like we're looking for some plywood. Some like angled plywood. Mm.
シュウいるか？
なんだ相棒。
今のこの状況、いつまでも宇宙船総ごっこをしていたい。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。
だったら互いの頬をつねり合ってみるか。
いや、自分の方法くらい自分でつねれる。
残念だが夢じゃないみたいだな。
Diary of Revenge. Jumping to the end of Yan period, the infamous Jinpi War wreaked havoc across the country and defeated warriors from the Terry clan fled to all corners of Japan for sanctuary. Ancient folklore claims it was once such hidden sanctuary. Few venture close to this land for the poisonous gas that roasts in the ground as a well-known phenomenon. This made it the perfect hiding place for those shamed warriors. Though this did not come without its own inherent problems, as there are numerous records regarding Ibisugaku's residents suffering from the water dragon's poison. It's only natural then that they would turn to idolization as a device to quell the dragon's anger. However, despite the popularity of the faith at the time, not of a hint of its legacy remains today. It just goes to show that even the gods are not exempt from the fickleness of men. Oh, and it came with an enema. Hell no, I don't. Buddy. Oh, I can get a new Omamori smoke. Start selling off this shit. Gotta hit a record high. Nope. This town has a drug problem. No, we're not going into the rice paddies until we have to. Damn it, there are drugs everywhere. Is there somebody I can sell these drugs to? It's kind of bad too. We don't sell these drugs. Can we dispose of these drugs? Trying to sneak up on people.
もうじき壊れるの。
No, it's not.
先生いますか？
But we gotta go around back. I don't know why we checking on the doctor. Ain't no axe on here for chopping wood. I had assumed up until now that being possessed by the fox was sort of a curse. However, it turns out that among the followers of the Unitary Faith, it can be more nuanced than that. I heard one tell of a housewife who was possessed by a fox after sharing some scraps of food with a real starving fox. As a sign of gratitude, the fox showed her the whereabouts of hidden treasure. Another tale claims that a pious shaman was possessed by the fox and given premonitions of a coming famine. They were able to warn the town and stockpile enough food to endure it. There were numerous stories like this suggesting that being possessed by the fox is not necessarily a turn of bad luck, though with the influence of today's media from outside the town regarding ghosts and horror stories, the fox has become seen as purely negative phenomenon, particularly among the younger
先生
generations.
ですか？
Koji Tori Kyoto Yoki, age 9. Patient had joined a group of children chasing down a fox that had wandered into the village. The fox then attacked the patient, leaving several lacerations on his face. The wound below his left eye is particularly deep and shows a considerable risk of scarring. During treatment, he suddenly fell unconscious and was measured with a fever of over 40 degrees. Emergency transfer of the patient to the prefectural hospital was requested. Upon arrival, however, the doctors there were unable to detect any abnormalities, even after multiple rounds of testing. After confirming his condition was stable, the patient was cleared to return home the following morning. When questioned during a follow-up examination, the patient responded that he felt completely fine. According to the patient's mother, however, Koto Yoki is like a whole other boy and has been applying himself to his schoolwork harder than ever before. So it made him a better student. Can't remember when that thing activates. Activates soon now, I know that. It's okay, I got something for him. Trusty kitchen knife. And the legend of the kitchen knife was born right now. Get that weird ass box. Locals doctored note there were numerous tales of those who blasphemy against the Inari faith being possessed by the fox. Those tales have no quantitative scientific basis. Of course, however, I want to try to do best to avoid outright refuting tradition and local beliefs. Hold on. The effectiveness of any medicine provided to a patient who believes himself sick due to the fox possession is drastically low. As a man of science, I surprise even myself here when I say that for the best results, patients should be told to offer their sincere prayers to Onis, Onuris, Oniari-san prior to seeking medical treatment. By respecting and complying with local traditions, I feel like I build a far stronger rapport with my patients here. I love how all these notes they're all brand new. Like they're all different this time around. Because there were like three different doctor's notes here, and I'm pretty sure I combined them. That was a journal. Documents, because before I had I'm gonna say her name wrong. Vortexing. Hello. good to see you again. Hope you're having a good night or day or. I want to say the first time we came here, we got doctor's notes, but it was like, yeah, I think it was this. I think it was like stuff like this the first time around. So it is interesting that it is giving us like, because this time it seems to be all like Fox centralized. And they're stick millionaires. Nothing. Get the booty. Salmon. Salmon. That's nice. Wasn't there another trick to this thing? I wonder who's gonna be upstairs, waiting for this kitchen knife. Somebody
誰かいるの？
Where is she? Yeah, not that time. Two dread carcasses. Congratulations. That's pretty creepy. You can see all that was different too, like the radio. I remember last time somebody was out here waiting. Maybe it's when I go to the corner. drugs over here. They also have the chocolate out of it. I have to be careful a little bit. I don't have any more toolkits. I will say it's a little more freeing. Like being an adventure. Hey, hey. I hear you. Don't worry, I'll come to you. It's good they don't drop items. And they do give me help. Another dried carcass. This town is just so giving with the dried carcasses. And dead ends. Try to give me battle scars.
もうじき壊れるな。
Yeah. So it takes 5. I think at this point, I'm not even supposed to be in here. It's technical. All this was due to, like, your weapon wouldn't have made it. There's no. Oh, it's a UFO poster. The Great Space Invasion. Now I'm putting some. Oh shit. Shu watched this movie when he was young and came up with the Space Wars game we used to play. I watched it back then too because my dad dragged me to see it. I don't have any memories at that time, but according to my dad, it scared me so much that I couldn't stop crying for days. That's technically that lead. You have to get that and a couple other stuff to get that UFO ending. So it's cool that we found one of them. Not that I'm trying to do this ending, this playthrough, but that's where I came from. This one, I think the only requisition for beating the game is to just have to do it without taking those red pills. And this town definitely has a drug problem. Oh! I think that same scare got me last time and scared me this time. It's a good placement. Made me jump and everything. Hot damn.
ひなこか？この気持ち悪いのには触るなよ。毒があるかもしれない。右の庭から回ってこっちに来い。
分かった。
I wasn't even trying to go that way. I kind of wanted to see something first. So that's the way the game wants us to go. Dog. And it is the way we have to go, but it doesn't mean there's not stuff over here. Documents, items. Alright, that's where that one girl was. Honestly, if I can find another toolkit. Because the sickle's not bad, but I mean, the kitchen knife is just glorious. About to go up against the damn scarecrows. Look at this, so far we found 2 items. And the path is still blocked.
この先にある咲子んとこの神社、よく行ったな。
That's weird. An antique portable thermos bottle with glass container inside is broken, so this is no longer usable. But we can keep it. Maybe trade that for...
これって
It is.
お供え物？
There should be a way I can get in there. I thought there was. I thought there was another item. Oh, wait. Me and my circle gonna run through the woods. Run through the woods. It's not creepy at all. It sounded like the fog monster was like that behind us. Is it just me or is it getting hella foggy? It's still quiet. Oh. I found a damaged Oji son in the mountains. A character from Misu water can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. I wonder what will happen if I offer something that relates to the character. Is this a Sakakuku's family shrine? My ears were met with the soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. This should do. Cool. We found number 2. Because that is one of the other endings. Because there's 2 that are tied to not taking the red pills. Because, like, I think it said something about, like, One is not taking the red pills, the other one is not taking the red pills and finding the sacred sword. But I think it also has a caveat where you can cleanse the sacred sword and not cleanse it. I don't know. Yeah. My brother works late, so I get to stay up late. Damn, I need this toolkit. I do have to fight off the sleep because my body is not used to staying up this late. But nah, but I'm into this game and then finding out all this new stuff. Wait, where did I come from? Okay, so I don't think I can get over there.
Nani?
I don't know. We found what I was looking for, the toolkit. In all honesty, I'll probably play for an hour more. I think my brother gets off at like 5 or something. I want to be asleep before we get home. Trying to think if I can go over here. Yes. Right? The witching. It's already scared me twice tonight, which is pretty cool. Because the first playthrough only got me like once. Hey. Let's leave it for now. Noodles. I wonder if the first aid kit counts as like maybe we're only supposed to be doing the herbal kind of drugs. Hey, hey. We need Zuki. Oh, it's in this thing. I gotta fight off this thing. I remember. Grab it right now. Hey, Dad.
どうした？
でかい化け物が出た。
何？奥まで行けないんだ。裏に逃げ込め。俺は窓をこじ開ける。
まだだ。もっと回さないと。よし。生き返った。不思議か。
Not quite. Damn it, I already got it. Okay. Hi there.
ひなこ、蔵の窓だ。急げ。大丈夫か？
I don't need to go back
なんと
that
か
way.
な。
よかった。純子さんに頼まれたんだ。何があってもお前を守れってな。
お姉ちゃんが。
ずいぶん前の話さ。さあ行こうぜ。
行こう。
It's like every chance you get, the game's throwing them pills at you. I had no idea. No idea. Surprised she didn't run around like eyeball. Eyeball. That's how you know she's a badass. That's where it came from. Another radio and no message. Damn. think I'll go for that. I'm coming. It's like the one time you wait from him.
ここで遊んだのいつの頃だっけな。
懐かしいね。幼い頃この辺りで迷ってワンワン泣いた記憶がある。
お前が泣くとこが想像できないぜ。
もうずいぶん長いこと泣いた記憶がない。
お前は何でも我慢して心に溜め込む悪い癖があるからな。春にはメダカやオタマジャクシ捕まえたっけ。水が気持ちいい。田んぼで遊んで泥だらけになって怒られたこともあったっけ。
こんな状況なのに懐かしい思い出ばかり思い出す。
今ではどれも懐かしいな。辛くなったらいつでも泣けよ。俺が絶対に相談に乗ってやるからな。
ありがとう相棒。
よし行こうぜ。霧が深いな。リンクの
Yeah,
無事だと
the
いいな。
scarecrows.
相棒
Yeah. And so we're looking for someone. She got a smile. He done. She done. That was trick. Supposed to be the one with the uplands? I'm trying. No smell. No smell. So maybe it's the fake smell. Wait.
念のため持っていこう。
I hear you. Can you even imagine how I feel? What it's like to have been deceived by you for so long? Can you even imagine how I feel? What it's like to have been deceived? So it should be like a face of disgust. I saw you move. was stabbed in the back, damn it. I was too busy looking at their faces. To the children of Ibasukaku, good kids don't play near waterways. Be especially careful when there's been a lot of rain because water levels will rise. Good kids don't play in crop fields. Watch out for the reservoir and ponds because they're dangerous too. Yes. Me too far. Can you even imagine how I'd feel? He never once looked at me the way he looked at you. Not once. Damn, so what's the clue on this one? Can you even imagine how... No, hold on. He never once looked at me the way he looked at you. Technically, he's looking at her. Okay, they're all looking at somebody. So is he supposed to have like a joy face? Let's try. Think I'm stupid? Alright.
まずいな。武器が壊れそうだ。
She's the only one that looks sad. Child drowns in waterway. Around 6 p.m., the girl's family discovered her floating face down the waterway after being carried 2 kilometers downstream from where she initially fell in. She was transported to a nearby hospital where she was pronounced dead on arrival. Multiple accidents have occurred due to this waterway in the past, but a single preventative measure has yet to be put in place. always been such an eyesore. One I've seen is like disgust. Parents and guardians, when children are lost and begin to panic, they become less able to pay attention to their surroundings. There have been numerous reports of children running around areas they are not familiar with and falling into waterways and reservoirs and drowning. If you come across a lost child, please offer your help to them. Can you even imagine how I feel? You hurt me, and even hurt him too. Do you know how it feels to force a smile when I'm staring at that disgusting face of yours? So we're looking for a forced smile? Yeah, what was the thing? Feels to force a smile when I'm staring at.
新しい武器を見つけなきゃ。
Shit. I don't know what the damn clue is. It's like, you know how it feels to force a smile while I'm staring. Hurt me, even hurt him too. So it should be one of the ones with like something in our back. This evening, the lifeless body of Shimizu Hinako was found in a crop-filled waterway after she presumably drowned to death. It is suspected that she panicked after losing her way and began running around in the dark. This is likely when she stumbled and fell in the water. The name of the actual child who tragically died had been replaced with cutout letters of my name. What a disgusting prank.
おいひなこ
あれさっきのは
早く来いよ。
シュウが待ってる。行かなきゃ。
おーいリンコ
The scarecrow's just gone.
ひなこ
リンコは
読んでみよう。リンコ
It wasn't that bad this time.
シュウだ。
Knowing
いるなら
a
返事してくれ。
little what I was supposed to do.
来てくれたんだ。ひなこも無事でよかった。
怪我はないか。家族は
私は大丈夫。でも誰もいないの。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうるつき回ってるし、何が何だかわからないよ。
I really thought this girl was a good girl until we went into this house and she pushes you downstairs. I don't get how this never addressed. I mean, it kind is in a way with the look, but hey, and there's the stairs. Foreshadowed.
サクコ、あんないい子がどうして。
これ以上ここにとどまるのは危険だ。町を出た方がいい。
町を出るって、お父さんやお母さんは、みんなは。
助けを呼ぶためにも今は行動を急いだ方がいいかもしれない。
みんなを見捨てるわけじゃない。助けるためにも一度脱出する必要があるんだ。
でも町を出るって言っても、あれじゃ無理だよ。
無理ってどういう意味だ。
そっちの窓から鉄橋が見えるよ。霧が濃くなければ。
嘘だろ。
鉄橋がどうしよう。
東の鉄橋がダメなら西の県道を目指そう。
シュウの家の裏山を抜けるのか。
あの山越えられるの？
わさび田への道がある。うちだけの抜け道だ。リンコ、念のため薬や絆創膏を持っていきたい。
台所に救急箱あるよ。取ってくるね。
あ、私も一緒に行こう。手伝う。
相棒が一緒なら安心だ。
Don't do it. Let her go in front of you. Y'all watch this shit. Y'all tell me
台所ど
if
こだっ
this is a
け。
good friend. She's gonna give us the EY and shit. Look at that crap. But look, it's not even just speculation. Watch, they're gonna zoom in. Beware, Rinko. Look at that shit. Oh, bitch! Too late. And she just stands there, like breathing us in. Just like that. communicate with the fox man. He's so foxy. I think this time we get the spirit of it. Spear, harpoon, something like that.
私一体
I don't wanna go on. Let me out of here. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Keep on going.
いた。もう少し待っててくれてもいいのに。
Alright. Hello. Who's making all that racket? It's pretty cool. I'm going here because of that approach. Mandate of the clan. Drain from the sacrificer blood, sparing not a drop, and add onto a wine that had been distilled 8 times over, and spare her body of its earthly viscera and fill it instead with rice as mixed with the master's saliva before sealing it. Show the needle and thread. Or, yes, the sealing.